The universe inherently wants to expand, wants to grow, and you can either be in alignment with that expansion and that growth, or you can be completely out of alignment with that expansion and growth. And if you're in alignment with the universe, that also means that you're in alignment with your true path and what it is that you're really meant to be doing. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me personally one-on-one, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. So I'm going to be sharing with you 5 signs that you are in alignment with the universe, which also means that you're in alignment with what it is that you're truly meant to be doing, because you can be out of alignment with the universe or be in alignment with the universe. And if you're in alignment, that means that you're also in alignment with what you want to create, what your soul really wants to experience, and you're going to be totally in alignment with what I call the win-win scenario, where you win and also the people around you win as well. So the first sign is that you are not resisting change, because the universe is always changing. Your thoughts are changing, your emotions are changing, your body is changing. The universe is always moving forward. And what the ego does is the ego attaches to these changing phenomena. Form is always going to change. Your business may change, your career may change, your relationships may change. But then when the ego attaches and it thinks that it has to stay the same, when in fact the universe is always changing, that is going to create a lot of suffering in your experience. And that means that you're technically, essentially out of alignment with the universe. If you're totally not resisting the changing phenomena of life, if you totally accept that your thoughts are changing, that your emotions are changing, you're not resisting the change, you're actually in perfect alignment with the universe, because you see that the human form that we're living in is completely limited. It's not forever. Like, your thoughts aren't forever. Your body isn't forever. And to live into that illusion and to be attached to that illusion is what's going to create a lot of suffering. That creates a lot of suffering for a lot of people. But when you stop resisting the change, when you fully, with 100%, have this acceptance, like you have 100% acceptance that your body's changing, that your emotions are changing, you just fully accept that reality is going to change in some way, because forms don't last forever. But the one thing that does last forever is your formlessness that can observe that change. That means that you're perfectly in alignment with the universe. Now, the second sign is that you have a deep trust in uncertainty. So maybe there's certain things happening in your life right now where things are peeling away. See, what's happening on the planet right now is more and more people are waking up to the truth of who they are. And there's certain things being peeled back in their life that used to serve them, but coming to awareness is the fact that these things are not serving them anymore, which is leaving them in a place of complete uncertainty. They don't know who they are anymore. They don't know what they should be doing in life. They don't know what next step to take. And this is leaving a lot of people in a space of complete uncertainty and not knowingness. And to be in alignment with the universe is to have a deep trust and a deep knowing that in the middle of that uncertainty, even though things are uncertain and you have no idea what's happening, somehow you have it within you to just fully trust the process. And you have a feeling inside you that you're fully taken care of, that there's nothing to worry about. It might not seem logical, but you're totally okay with the uncertainty. I know that there's many moments in my life where I had to be totally okay with uncertainty, and that actually felt in alignment for me, where I felt like I was aligned with my path in the universe. And the key is to realize that you don't have to be knowing everything in life. Knowing is not the most powerful intelligence. One of the most powerful intelligences that you can tap into in this life is to have a deep trust in just not knowing. When you trust not knowing, you are in alignment with the universe. The universe doesn't know everything. You are the universe, but you got to understand that if you have a deep trust in the uncertainty of life, maybe certain things are happening to you where you don't know where you're headed, you don't know who you are anymore, you've let go of so many things that you thought were you, now to realize that they're not really who you are, but you still, at some level, even if you're worried, you deep in your heart, you know that it's all good, that you're protected, that there's nothing to worry about. That means that you're in alignment with the universe. Now, the third sign is that you're seeing synchronicity all over the place. You're seeing numbers on license plates. You're seeing numbers on YouTube videos. You're seeing random pieces of music that are perfectly in alignment with what you're experiencing. You're having people message you at weird times where you thought of that person a little bit ago, and then there it pops up in your experience. Now, personally, what I experience is the way that the universe communicates to me that perfectly guides me on my path is through repeating numbers on license plates. So I know that if I see numbers, I'm completely in alignment. And these numbers have guided me to some degree to even start this YouTube channel and to do the things that I'm doing right now. And you know that you're in alignment with the universe if the universe is showing you massive amounts of synchronicity. I'll never forget when I took my first coaching call, I saw so many pieces of synchronicity that day. And it's almost like the universe was just telling me that this is what you should be doing. And then so I kept going. And you got to understand that the universe will literally show you exactly the path that you should follow. And the mind's thinking, Francis, what does that mean? How does that work? What's communicating with me? That's your ego trying to figure out the divine intelligence that's we're all connected to. It doesn't necessarily matter where it comes from. It could be your spirit guides. It could be, some people have the human label of angels. Like, we have these human constructs, and we try to understand the entire universe and all the higher dimensional things that we're attached to, and it's just not going to help you to move forward by trying to figure it out logically. So to be in alignment with the universe is to have that state of not knowing, but then see, okay, there's something guiding me. Now, here's the thing as well, though. I wasn't going to say this in this video, but I'm going to share this with you right now. If the synchronicity randomly stops, that doesn't mean that you're out of alignment with the universe. It just means that you're perfectly in alignment where you don't need synchronicity right now. Like, personally, for me in my life right now, I see no synchronicities because it's almost like the universe has shown me where I need to go. The universe has shown me the path that I need to follow, and now the universe is saying the power is within you. Okay, it sounds cliche, but it's true because the power is not outside of you, it's within you. The universe just kind of nudged you in the right direction to make you see that the power is there. And then so what you want to do is you want to keep going in that direction. Just keep going in the direction that the synchronicity guided you to, but you don't need the synchronicity anymore. It's just time to keep following that path. Keep going in the direction that you know you're supposed to be going. Because it's not so much like, for me in my life, it's almost like there was a feeling that I had in my body where then I saw more synchronicity. So it's like, now in my experience, when I'm feeling a certain way in my body, when I'm taking a coaching call, recording a video, I know that I'm in alignment. I can actually feel that I'm in alignment. So it's almost like I don't need synchronicity anymore. And I'm still gonna see it, but I remember in the past where I would see synchronicities and then they would stop, and then I would get scared. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm out of alignment. I'm not in alignment right now. What's happening? But then me thinking that I was out of alignment because I wasn't seeing synchronicity was actually me creating a reality that I was out of alignment because of the thoughts that I was out of alignment. And the truth is that I was still perfectly in alignment. So I just wanted to share that with you because you got to realize that the synchronicity stops. Doesn't mean you're out of alignment. It means that you have the power within you. But if you're seeing synchronicity, massive amounts of synchronicity, you are in alignment with the universe. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs. They're literally guiding you on your soul's purpose. Now, the fourth thing you want to understand is non-logical intuitive decisions. If you're making non-logical intuitive decisions, big decisions that are going to change the entire direction of your life, but you somehow have it in you to make these non-logical choices that feel right to you, you're in alignment with the universe. Because you got to understand that tomorrow is not guaranteed, and we have a short time on this planet, and most people waste their time doing something that they don't really enjoy, and so they're too scared to make those risks, to make those decisions that are a little bit more risky, that require a little bit of a leap of faith in a certain direction. Now, I'm not here to tell you what choices to make. It's your life to live. But personally, what I found in my experience to show me that I'm in alignment is it almost always comes down to some kind of a non-logical intuitive decision where I'm still using my logic, making sure that I'm safe and I'm taken care of, but I make sure to not let my mind get in the way, and I can see when I'm consumed by fear. So I used to be in school doing something that I hated, and I realized that I have to drop out of school. And logically, it made no sense because I didn't even know I was going to be a coach and a YouTuber, but I knew I was going to do something with my knowledge of being in alignment with the present moment. I knew that my alignment with the present moment and me being aligned with the universe was not actually working. It wasn't working in the sense where me being in school was not in alignment with the universe at all. So I didn't know what else would be in alignment, but I knew that wasn't in alignment, so I had to let it go. It didn't make logical sense, but it didn't matter because I knew I couldn't continue on that path. I knew that I couldn't continue doing that. And if you're experiencing something in your life right now where you non-logically have to make a decision, or maybe you let something go, maybe you go in a certain direction, but you don't know why you're doing it. You don't know the logical reason, but you feel in your body that this is the right move to make. You're probably in alignment with the universe. The universe is going to ask you to trust yourself and the universe at incredibly deep levels. And the key is to understand that when you're in alignment with the universe, sometimes that requires you to be in a non-logical state where you make intuitive decisions that are a little bit scary. But you may be at the point where it's scarier to not make those decisions because you know that following the path of fear will be more scary. Uncertainty doesn't have to mean scary. Scary means following a path you hate. That's fear. But following the intuitive uncertainty and moving into that non-logical space doesn't have to be scary. It can be the most peaceful and freeing thing you've ever done in your life. When I signed the papers to drop out of school and I knew it wasn't for me, I felt free in that moment. I signed those papers and I remember walking out from that office where you take the papers and you sign it, and I felt so free. I felt free in that moment because I knew that I wasn't confined by these rigid boundaries anymore that were holding me back from my path. And when I let that go, that's when the freedom came. And that was the vibration that then led me to record videos and to take more coaching calls and to be aligned with my path. But it started with just this feeling of I don't care what my family thinks. I don't care what my friends think. Nothing against family, but I didn't even talk to my family about it because I just knew that I had, it wasn't a matter of me asking somebody if this is okay to do. I was at the point where it was I just have to let this go. I just have to let it go. There's no more asking people or worrying. It's this isn't serving me anymore. And I don't know what's next for me, but I have to let this go. So that's exactly what I did. And the fifth sign that you're in alignment with the universe is that you have a deep sense of purpose. You have a deep sense that you came here to do something. You have a deep sense in your heart, in your body, in your mind, in your soul, at every single level of this existence. You feel that you are not here for just a random reason. Okay, you know that there's no coincidences. You know that you have a deep sense of purpose. You have something to accomplish on this planet. You don't know what it is exactly. Maybe you have some idea of what it is, but energetically, you know that what you're doing should be in alignment with something. If you have a deep sense of purpose, you don't know what that purpose is. Maybe you do know what it is, but you feel like you have to be going in some direction. You feel like there's some path for you to follow. You feel that certain things are not in alignment with that path, and that you feel the need to follow a path that is in alignment. that means that you're in alignment with the universe. Just the very feeling and thought that you have a deeper sense of purpose should already be a great sign to you that you're in alignment with the universe. Because people that don't have any thoughts on sense of purpose, they could be in alignment with the universe in their own way, but that's not what I mean particularly in this video. I mean perfect alignment with your true path. If you're even having a thought in your mind that's connected to having a sense of purpose of any kind, even though you don't know what that might be yet, that should already show you that you're in alignment with your path and you're in the universe. Doesn't matter what you do. Maybe you're just meditating and you're just like, wow, I feel this need that I have to do something on this planet. I feel the need that to take action on something, and I don't know what it is, but I feel the need to impact people in a certain way, to follow something that feels right to me. Even if you have that thought in your mind, that means that you're in alignment with the universe, which also means that you're in alignment with your true path. Now, this also means that when you have that deeper sense of purpose, you're going to be guided to take inspired, intuitive, consistent action. So once you start to tap in and tune in more to who you really are and go through this process of waking up to the truth of who you really are, you start to feel these intuitive nudges to take action on certain things. And then maybe you might see synchronicities. That's what happened to me, but then eventually the synchronicity stopped because now I can trust in that feeling, right? But the feeling is what is guiding you. Then the synchronicity shows you that the feeling is right. Then the synchrony goes away, but you can still trust in the feeling. These intuitive little nudges that you have to take action on certain things is the universe working through you, telling you to follow a certain path. And if you follow that path, you are going to be in perfect alignment with what your soul wants to create. It could lead to your exact dream life that you want to live into. Everything that your soul desires, everything that you want to create, could be money for you, could be a relationship for somebody else, doesn't matter. You have a personal, unique path where you feel completely in alignment and you feel the most fulfilled. That is going to result in a deep sense of purpose and inspired, intuitive, consistent action. So for me, this is intuitively being guided to record daily videos, to take calls with clients, to pursue what feels right to me on a moment-to-moment basis. Inspired, intuitive, consistent action with a deep sense of purpose behind all of that. So while you're taking these actions, you feel like it's doing something for the planet. You feel in alignment with something because you're following that intuitive feeling and those intuitive nudges. And the more that you follow those nudges, you are going to be in perfect alignment with what your soul really wants to create. And you're going to live into the reality that you really want for yourself. Not the reality that somebody else wants for you, not the reality that your family wants for you, not the reality that society wants for you, not the reality that your friends want for you, but your personal, unique path that no human being can tell you that is not your path to follow. No human being can tell you that those nudges you feel are not the path to follow. And if anybody tries to tell you otherwise, you have to trust in your intuition and follow what feels right to you. Because this is your life we're talking about here. This is your soul's journey. This is your fulfillment, not somebody else's fulfillment. And the beautiful thing is that your fulfillment is also the planet's fulfillment. It's the win-win. When you're in alignment with your path, when you're in alignment with the universe, not only do you win, but inherently, you following the path will raise your frequency, and then also, as a result, raise the frequency of the planet and the entire universe, meaning that you are in perfect alignment with the universe. So that's all I have for this video. Once again, if you want to work with me personally one-on-one, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. As always, have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.